Hi, hola, bonjour. This is Rowena Hepe from the Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Social Studies. Teaching is both an art and a science. Teaching is science because you need to have a systematic process from planning to implementing. While teaching is art because you need to be creative to have an interactive and engaging class while enhancing the students' learning. To create lessons that truly engage and meet the needs of every learner, educators need a clear, structured approach. Enter the Assure model, a step-by-step instructional design framework that bridges technology and learning. Now, let's find out what is the Assure model. The Assure model was developed by Heinrich, Molendo, Russell, and Smaldino in 1999. It is a well-known instructional design guide using constructivist perspective which integrates multimedia and technology to enhance the learning environment. The Assure model is a 6-step process designed to help educators plan, deliver, and evaluate lessons effectively. Each step focuses on making learning engaging, inclusive, and purposeful. Let's dive into what Assure stands for and how it transforms teaching. The first step is to analyze your learners. The audience should be studied prior to the conception of the design. Analyzing your learners includes understanding the demographics, if you will use pedagogy for children and andragogy for adults, the general characteristics, entry competencies, and learning styles. In order to select the best media and technology for the delivery of instructional content, it is essential to identify and analyze the audience. The lesson objectives must be clear and sound. The statement of the objective also involves a systematic planning and procedure. Clearly state what you want your learners to achieve, and objectives should be SMART. For specific, focus on one skill or concept. For measurable, include a way to assess success. For achievable, match the learner's abilities. For relevant, align with the curriculum. And for time-bound, define when the goal will be met. These objectives will guide every decision you make in the lesson planning process. With objectives in place, it's time to choose the methods, media, and materials that bring the lessons to life. In selecting methods, media, and materials, consider the following. For methods, will you lecture, use group activities, or facilitate hands-on learning? For media, will you use videos, apps, games, or slides? And for materials, physical resources like textbooks or digital tools like online simulations. Select tools that cater your learners' needs while keeping the objectives front and center. Relevant media and content materials such as sound, graphics, text animations, and videos must be selected for effective learning outcomes. For the next step, utilize technology, media, and materials. The instructor must make the lessons interesting by choosing appropriate materials to be used by the learners. Even the room or classroom conditions and equipment, lights, and facilities must be appropriately suitable for learning conditions. In this step, technology can transform learning if used thoughtfully. Before your lesson, test all tools to avoid technical issues. Plan how and when technology will be integrated. Ensure accessibility for all learners, including those with disabilities. And next, we have required learner participation. The lesson should include a variety of meaningful activities for the students to participate in problem solving and critical thinking. This will allow the learner to communicate with the teacher and receive a valuable feedback. Active participation is key to deep learning. The teacher should design activities that encourage collaboration like group projects or discussions. Allow for hands-on practice like experiments or role-playing, and include reflection like journaling or self-assessment. When learners are actively involved, they not only understand concepts better, but also retain them longer. And the final step is evaluate and revise. assess the effectiveness of the lessons in terms of evaluate learners, did they achieve the objectives? And through evaluating them, you can use quizzes, assignments, and observations. For evaluating methods and materials, where the chosen strategies and resources are effective. And for the revision, adjust the approach based on the feedback for future sessions. Evaluating the entire lessons is very crucial for further improvements. Instructor must evaluate to see whether his or her objectives are achieved. Before presenting the lessons again, appropriate revision and correction must be done. Use this information to revise and improve your future lessons. Remember, learning is a continuous process for both students and teachers. The Assure model empowers educators to create thoughtful, technology-integrated lessons that meet the diverse needs of their learners, whether you're a seasoned teacher or just starting out. This framework ensures that every lesson is purposeful, engaging, and impactful.